The ACDP wishes to caution government against rushing the decommissioning of Eskom's coal mines and coal-fired power plants, such as the megawatts Komati power station near Mpumalanga, which will lead to many job losses. I'm certain that many members of this House went to school from money our parents made from selling magwenya on street corners. As children, we would wake up at home in the morning to find our mother gone to sell magwenya at 5 a.m. Now that we are members of parliament, we cannot just ignore the fact that there are still many thousands of people in our country whose income depends on sales of magwenya, chicken dust, roast mealies, and etc. that depend on coal fire made on street corners. The ACDP has taken note that Cabinet has approved an initial investment plan for an $8.5 billion package to accelerate the country's transition away from coal and towards clean energy, and that an additional 10 billion rands will be made available. A staggering further 1.5 trillion rands is planned over the next 5 years. What we want to know about this 1.5 trillion rands funding, which represents a third of the present public debt of 4.7 billion rands, will apparently be made available through a combination of concessional loans, grants, investments, and risk-sharing instruments. This will be a massive debt that this country, we believe, cannot afford. We do not want to be slaves of our lenders. Have we learned nothing from the extensive corruption in the building of the coal-fired power plants, Kusile and Medupi? Will they now be decommissioned? The ACDP demands transparency on where and how these funds are going to be spent and what safeguards will be in place to prevent fraud and corruption, and most importantly, who and how will these funds be repaid? While the president has repeatedly said that he would only accept a deal that offered good terms based on grants and concessional funding that aligns with national development goals, including debt reduction and job creation, the ACDP is deeply concerned about reports as to how much of the funds will be delivered as grants, with the rest split between concessional and commercial loans. As I said earlier, these additional loans will undoubtedly add to the country's already high debt burden and heighten the risk of a sovereign debt crisis. International finance experts have also correctly questioned whether these packages offer the country better terms than it can already access on local and international financial markets.
Your time is up, Honorable Meshoe.
Thank you.